तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता, स्वामी तुम पालन करता। मैं मूरख खल कामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो भरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति, स्वामी सबके प्राणपति। किस विध मिलूं दया में, किस विध मिलूं दया में, तुमको मैं कुमति। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम ठाकुर मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे। अपने हाथ उठाओ, अपनी शरण लगाओ, द्वार पड़ा मैं तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी कष्ट हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
Please take a moment to subscribe and press the bell icon on the YouTube app to never
One, two, two.
कनकधरा स्तुति वैभव वन्दित शङ्कर
two. 1, 2. Hey, hey. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 2. One, two, two, hey, hey, 2, 1, 1, 2. Hey, 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 2. Hey, hey. Check 2. Check, check, hey, hey. Check, check, hey, hey.
ऐकगवाहिनि मोहिनि मधुसूदनकामिनि विद्या लक्ष्मी पालय माम्। सुमनसवन्दित सुन्दरि माधवि चन्द्र सहोदरि हेममयि मुनिगणवन्दित मोक्षप्रदायिनि मञ्जुळभाषिणि वेदनुते पङ्कजवासिनि देवसुपूजित सद्गुणवर्षिणि शान्तियुते जय जय हे मधुसूदनकामिनि आदिलक्ष्मि जय पालय माम्। ऐकलिकल्मषनाशिनि कामिनि वैदिकरूपिणि वेदमये क्षीरसमुद्भव मङ्गलरूपिणि मन्त्रनिवासिनि मन्त्रनुते मङ्गलदायिनि अम्बुजवासिनि देवगणाश्रितपादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदनकामिनि धान्यलक्ष्मि जय पालय माम्। जय वरवर्णिनि वैष्णवि भार्गवि मन्त्रस्वरूपिणि मन्त्रमये सुरगणपूजित शीघ्रफलप्रद ज्ञानविकासिनि शास्त्रनुते भवभयहारिणि पापविमोचनि साधुजनाश्रितपादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदनकामिनि धैर्यलक्ष्मि जय पालय माम्। जय जय दुर्गतिनाशिनि कामिनि सर्वफलप्रद शास्त्रमये रथगजतुरगपदादिसमानुत परिजनमण्डित लोकनुते हरिहर ब्रह्म सुपूजित सेवित तापनिवारिणि पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदनकामिनि श्रीगजलक्ष्मी पालय माम्। ऐकगवाहिनि मोहिनि चक्रिणि रागविवर्धिनि ज्ञानमये गुणगणवारिधि लोकहितैषिणि सप्तस्वरवरगाननुते सकलसुरासुरदेव मुनीश्वर मानववन्दित पादयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदनकामिनि सन्तानलक्ष्मि पालय माम्। जय कमलासनि सद्गतिदायिनि ज्ञानविकासिनि गानमये अनुदिनमर्चित कुङ्कुमधूसरभूषित वासित वाद्यनुते कनकधरा स्तुति वैभववन्दित शङ्कर देशिक मान्यपते जय जय हे मधुसूदनकामिनि विजयलक्ष्मि जय पालय माम्। प्रणत सुरेश्वरि भारति भार्गवि शोकविनाशिनि रत्नमये मणिमय भूषित कर्णविभूषण शान्ति समावृत हास्यमुखे नवनिधिदायिनि कलिमलहारिणि काम्यफलप्रद हस्तयुते जय जय हे मधुसूदनकामिनि विद्या लक्ष्मी पालय माम्। सुमनसवन्दित
नमो नमो सुरकरी नमो नमो अम्बे दुर्गहरी निरंकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी लोक है उजियार शशिलाल मुख महाविशाल नेत्रलाल प्रकृति विकराल रूप मातुका अधिक सुहावे दर्श करत चलति सुख भावे जय अम्बे जगदम्बे जय जय अम्बे जगदम्बे तुम संसार शक्ति लय कीना पालने तुमन लगन दीना अन्नपूर्ण होई जगपाला तुम ही हरि सुंदरी बाला प्रलय काल सब नश्नहारा तुम्हारे शंकर आज राज तप कीनो काम क्रोध जीती सब लीनो जय अम्बे जगदम्बे जय जय अम्बे जगदम्बे निश दिन ध्यान धरो शंकर को काहू काल नहीं सुमिरो तुमको शक्ति रूप तुम मन पायो शक्ति गय तब मन पछतायो शरणागत हुई कीर्ति बखानी जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी जय प्रसन्न आदि जगदम्बा जय शक्ति नहीं कीन विलंबा जय अम्बे जगदम्बे जय जय अम्बे जगदम्बे ओक माधु के कष्ट दिखेरो तुम बिन कौन हरि दुख मेरो आशा तृष्णा निपद सतावे रिपु मोड़क मोहि अति दर पावे शत्रु नाश की जय महारानी सुमिरो एक चित तुम्हें भवानी करो कृपा हे मातु दयाला रेधि से धीरे करहु निराला जय अम्बे जगदम्बे जय जय अम्बे जगदम्बे शत्रुनाश की जय महारानी सुमिरो एक चित तुम्हें भवानी करो कृपा हे मातु दयाला रेधि से धीरे करहु निराला जब लगी जियो सदा बल पाओ तुमरो यश मैं सदा सुनाओ दुर्गा चालीसा जो जस गावे सब सुख भोग परम पद पावे देवी दास शरणानि जानी करहु कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी जय अम्बे जगदम्बे जय जय अम्बे जगदम्बे जय जय अम्बे जगदम्बे देवी दुर्गा माता की जय
प्रजयादने न त्यागे नैके अमृतत्वमानशु करेण नाकं निहितं गुहायां विभ्राजते गत्यतयो विशन्ति वेदान्तविज्ञानसुनिश्चितार्थात् सन्न्यासयोगात् व्यतयच्छुद्धसत्त्वाः ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमादिजुतो भाङ्गिकुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठदशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदगं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यं भूतामृतत्वस्येषानः यदन्तेनातिरोहति तेतावानस्य महिमा अधोजाय कष्टपूरुषः पारोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादुर्वाप्यैपुरुषः पारोऽस्येहा भवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यग्रामत शासनामशने अधि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम। बोलो श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।
Hari Om. Hari Om devotees. Hari Om. My task is a simple one here tonight. To welcome all of you to, and if my memory serves me right, I think this is the 29th year of our 9 nights Yagna. We started in 1997. So Swami would be there to correct me, but we started in 1997 and we have been very honored to have him and to be part of this Yagna. So again, I want to thank you all for joining us in the 29th year of our 9 nights Yagna. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to welcome the President, Mr. Rupal Rambihari, to say a few words. He was supposed to light the inaugural lamp, but I think it's already lit, so. 20th?
20th, yes.
A check-in metric.
Hari Om, Swamiji, dear people of California, Sevaks, Panditji, our Vice President here, Ashokji, and all people of the mission, special Hari Om tonight. It's always a pleasure to be here at this spot. I say at this spot because at this spot here we used to have our meeting. The early years when the mission was now born. The people of California nurtured this mission and they have a special place in the mission's heart. Some are here, some have departed, but they all did human service to to sustain the mission. And I think if Swamiji at that time, Brahmachari Prem, did not get the support from the people here of California, he would have gone back to India. That's my feeling. But I think the members here, the people in California, were able to keep him. As you see, the Singasana is on this side, but in times gone by, it was under the house. And this shed, I don't think it was here. No. Yeah. So it was great improvement of place here. And we had a very small, limited area here for satsang. So the mission has grown in California. And I'm so happy that we have the youths today that supporting this mission. The elders there, they are still here, but the youth is propelling the mission at this point. As a result, I think the youths have put in a lot of work to host this occasion, Durga, Navaratri, dedicated to Mother Durga. So I want to thank everybody, and especially Swamiji, for giving us all these spiritual teaching that has lifted us to some greater heights than the mere rituals that we were doing. So thank you, Swamiji, and thank all of you for coming out tonight. Hari Om.
Salutations to Bhagwan Ganesh, Saraswati Maya, Gurudev. Kapit Jambu Halsa Bhakshanam Uma Sutam Shoka
Everything online, put it on mic. You need the show, turn on mic. Why? They plug in one or two. They plug in one. Two is the ambient mic. Plug it in on two.
Ya Brahmachyuta Shankar Prabhiti Deve Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavedvaram Sadgurum Brahmavedvaram Hari Om. Matu Bhavani Jai Ambe
Jai
जगदोद्धारिणि जय अम्बे लोक संहारिणि जय अम्बे
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 जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी 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 जय अम्बे
दुर्गति हारिणि जय अम्बे मोचनी जय अम्बे
दुर्गत हारिणि जय अम्बे पाप विमोचनि जय अम्बे
जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
जगदोद्धारिणि जय अम्बे लोक संहारिणि जय अम्बे
जगदोद्धारिणि जय अम्बे लोक संहारिणि जय अम्बे
जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
Jagadamba Mata ki jai. Okay, so in these few days now we have to see what is called as Durga Chalisa. And this Durga Chalisa is written by, the name of the author is given at the bottom. He's called Devi Das. Now not very much is known about Devi Das, the saint, Sant Devi Das. Some people say he belongs to Gujarat and lived about 150 years ago. And some say that is not the real Devi Das. But there is one good thing about Sanatana Dharma. And even the fact now that we cannot ascertain the correct author of this Durga Chalisa, that itself says a big thing about Sanatana Dharma. What is that? That great sages and saints, they do so many wondrous things for the world and they never put their name to take credit. Nobody knows who has done. Otherwise in this world everybody is looking for credit for so many things, isn't it? Anytime we do anything we want to get credit for that. Not only that, sometimes we don't do it also, we take the credit. What a wonderful thing this world, how it works. And because all big companies and all know that human beings are only looking for credit, therefore they give you a credit card. And not only that, the more you spend, the more credit you get. Yeah, the more you spend, the more credit you get. And points, they call it points. Like that, you get points. So how did they play on human emotion? Because human beings are always looking for credit in some form. You see. Anyway, so Devi Das ji wrote this Hanuman Chalisa. No, not Hanuman Chalisa, Durga Chalisa. Tulsi Das ji wrote Hanuman Chalisa. That we know for clear, for sure. So this Durga Chalisa, like all Chalisas, has 40 verses, 40 couplets, like that, right? So that's why it's called Chalisa. Chalisa means, Chalis in Hindi means 40. Chalis means 40. So it is called Chalisa because it has 40 verses like that. And unlike the Hanuman Chalisa, Devi Das Ji did not write, a beginning, opening doha and a closing doha and all of that. He just wrote the 40 verses. And that is truly a Chalisa actually. Because Tulsidas Ji, when you count, there are 2 in the beginning and 1 in the end, so that's 3 more. That's 43, So that's a little more than a Chalisa. That's Chalisa plus 3. But this is a real Chalisa of exactly 40 verses. Now, did we do this in satsang before? I don't think we did. First time. So this is first time we are doing it. I think first time you must be hearing also. Now there are 40 verses, right? 40 couplets. And we have 9 days. Now you do 9 4 is 36. And then there will be 4 left over, right? So it means I have to do 4 couplets per day, per night, to finish this. Now, other thing is, because Durga Chalisa is not well known, we don't know what exactly tune to sing it in. But the interesting thing is, today, I worked out a real nice tune for it. And now I forget the tune. A simple tune, I was thinking this would be a simple tune. I think I get it. Namo, no, you see, you repeat, we'll repeat. Namo Namo Durge Sukh Karani, Namo Namo Durge Dukh Harani, Namo Namo Durge Sukh Karani,
Namo Namo Durge Dukh Harani.
निरंकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी, तिहु लोक फैले उजियारी, निरंकार है
ज्योति तुम्हारी, तिहु लोक फैले उजियारी।
नमो नमो दुर्गे सुख करनी, नमो नमो दुर्गे दुख हरनी, नमो
नमो दुर्गे सुख करनी, नमो नमो दुर्गे दुख हरनी।
निरंकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी, तिहु लोक फैले उजियारी।
निरंकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी, तिहु लोक फैले उजियारी।
शशिल लाट मुख महाविशाला, नेत्र लाल वृकति विकराला,
शशिलाल मुख महाविशाला,
नेत्र लाल वृकति विकराला। रूप मातु को अधिक सुहावे, दरस करत जन अति सुख पावे।
रूप मातु को अधिक सुहावे, दर्श करत जन अति सुख पावे।
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी, जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी, जय
जय जय जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी।
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी,
जय 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 जग जननी भवानी, जय You like it? Simple, just it has 5 notes only. Namo, namo. Namo, namo Durge Sukha Karani. Namo, namo Durge Dukha Harani. So, salutations to salutation, Namaha. Namaha in Sanskrit means salutations. But the word, the etymology of the word is fantastic. Namaha means na mamatvamiti. Meaning to say, I want you to see, if you say in English language, prostrations. If you say prostrations in English language, what it means I come and I bow down. Right? So, in Sanskrit also, namaha, salutations, namaha, at the deepest level, it means I bow down to you. No, there are different levels of this. I bow down to you such that I do not even exist. Na mama, I am not there. You are so important. Paramatma is so important that I am not there at all. Paramatma alone is there. It means I dissipate my entire personality in front of Paramatma. So this is the meaning of Nama at the deepest level. At the ordinary level, people explain Namaste. That is called Namaha Te. Namaste is Namaha Te. When you join up that in Sanskrit, when you join up Namaha and Te in Sanskrit, you get Namaste by Sandhi rules. So that means the divinity in me bows down to the divinity in you. That is why we use Namaste. We don't go and tell Bhagwan, when we go in front of Bhagwan in the temple, we don't say Prabhu, Namaste. We don't say, no? We say Namaste when we meet another individual. Yeah. We say Namaste, Ji, how are you? Good morning. Whatever. But Namaste. And if you belong to the modern generation, you say Namaste when you are leaving because then no more stay. It means you have to go. You have to go now. So anyway, this Namaha word is like this. At the deepest level is, I prostrate to you with such reverence. I salute you with such reverence that my personality is obviated in the favor of your personality. Like that. Right. So Namaha. This is a very important thing. See, this is the first word. And why it is important, I'll tell you. Every human being has to have some higher altar to which they look up. Now in this world, there are people who will look up to higher things in the world. Like for example, I look up to somebody who is in higher office because they can do something for me. Right? So we are looking up to some higher thing. The children look up to the parents and to teachers. We are always looking up to somebody higher. We do that from childhood, isn't it? We are looking up to somebody higher. But really, anything we look up to higher that belongs to this world is going to fail us someday. And there is one higher power in this universe which will never fail that person. And that is Paramatma. So, the higher power, when we look up to that higher power, we say, Namaha means, I look up with such reverence that I let my whole personality merge or melt into that higher reality, which we are saying Namaha. And it is important that all of us have some such greater power that we look up to in our life. In our Sanskrit and Bharatiya Sanskriti, it is called as our Ishta Devta. Have you heard that word? Ishta Devta. Ishta Devta means you must have some form of Paramatma in your life, whether it be Hanumanji or Durga Maya or Bhagwan Ram, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, some form which you like. And you don't let anybody force you into any form and all. You just select one of the form which appeals to you. That is all. And that becomes your Ishta Devta. And so we look up to that Ishta Devta. Everybody must have one. And remember one more thing when we have an Ishta Devta. all the forms are manifestation of only one Paramatma. Whether it is Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, whether it is Ram, Krishna, whether it is Bhagavan Vishnu, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, all of them, they are manifestations of one absolute underlying reality. They are not different. It is like when you take, when you buy a 25 ponga flour, when you buy a 25 ponga flour and you come home, you're using the same flour, and one day you make dal puri, and one day you make sada roti, and one day you make fry roti, which nowadays they call it bake. Look here, the proper word is fry roti. Because that thing not bake, it fry. How you fry the thing and you call it bake? I can't understand this language at all. You fry the thing and you call it bake? We grew up calling the thing fry roti. If you bake the thing, you could call it bake. But of course in Trinidad, people have given all kind of name for all kind of thing, I don't know. It have one they call drops. I don't know where they drop it from. They didn't drop it from anywhere, but they call it drops. Anyway, so now you bring the 25 pound of flour home, and the same 25 pound of flour you're going to use, and you're making bake, you're making fry roti, you're making bread, hops there. I told you, is hop somewhere? I don't know. The bread or hop also. I feel when you eat it, you might start hopping. And then you make a sada roti, you make chapati, you make dal puri, you make paratha. No, all of the different forms that you make in your house from month to month, with all of them made from the same white flour or not? What, same white flour? What other flour is there? No other flour. Same white flour. In the very same way, the one Paramatma which is there as the substratum, Adhar, Adhishthan of this whole universe, that same Paramatma was manifested as Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, manifested as Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, manifested as all the different forms. Ram, Krishna, Narasimha, whichever, Hanuman, whichever form you want to say, same Paramatma is manifested as all of these forms. So we are not talking about a different Paramatma, we are talking about one Paramatma. Don't let anybody confuse you about any of this. We have one supreme reality from which has manifested all. Even you and I have manifested. But in the universe, look here. Which one more expensive? Dal puri or sada roti? Well, dal puri more expensive, isn't it? Yeah. Even though the two make from the same thing, from the same flour, one more expensive. And in the very same way, the manifestation also has, what we call as levels. So we are called as the ordinary level of the manifestation. And then the avatars, they are higher levels of the same manifestation. All of us have manifested from the same reality, not any other reality. There's only one reality. But you have different degrees and grades of that manifestation. Like in any other thing. The world is like that, You can take clay and you can make, out of the clay, you can fashion a nice Bhagwan Ram. And out of the same clay, you can fashion Ravan also. Correct or not? You can make Ravan also out of the same clay. Right. In the very same way, that reality has made higher beings. Reality has manifested as higher beings, and it manifested as lower beings like us. And so we have to worship the higher beings to come to know that reality. This is the idea. So now, among all of these different manifestations, today we are worshipping the manifestation called as Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati in these nine nights. Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, the feminine manifestation of the same Paramatma, same reality. Right? And I told that all of us must have some form. So some people like Durga, some people like Lakshmi, some people like Saraswati, some people like Hanumanji, some people like Bhagwan Ram, some people like Shiva. So that is your choice. How Sanatana Dharma is so nice, na? You like whichever one you want. Nobody forces you to like this or like that. You like whichever one you prefer, isn't it? With Sanatana Dharma, it means you have choice. Choice means nice buffet style. That kind of choice. Right. The second thing with that, it is very important that everybody have some Ishta Devata, some like. I'll tell you a story. Let us chant a little bit and then I'll tell the story. Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba 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 Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagadamba Bhavani, Jai 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 Jagajanani Bhavani. Jagadamba Mata ki jai. So one day a cow was grazing in the pastures outside, right? So a lion saw the cow and the lion thought, aha, well, there is my meal. My meal is guaranteed now. And the lion took a sprint. Well, you know what lions do? Lion took a sprint and charged towards the cow. Then the cow heard the footsteps coming and she took off. Well, you know, lions usually overpower cows. So then the cow saw a mushy pond. Mush, mush, mush. Muddy, mushy, grassy like that. And thought, well, that might be my last chance. And she made a sprint and she landed right in the middle of the pond, mushy, muddy pond. And the lion was coming at such speed, he also, I don't know if he couldn't stop or what. But he also made a sprint in it. No, he landed just close to the cow. But the pond now had so much mud and so much grass and so mushy and watery and all that. So the cow couldn't move anywhere. And the lion also couldn't. So now the cow there right there and the lion can't move because he has no ground to put his foot to sprint forward. Yeah. No ground. It's only mushy ground. So now the cow started laughing. So the lion said, but why are you laughing? Two are we in the same trouble. Why are you laughing? So the cow said, well, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Do you have a master? The lion said, what do you mean master? I am the king of the jungle. What master? I am the master of everybody. What are you talking about master? The king is the master. So the cow laughed and said, aha, but you see, you don't have a master, but I have a master. And when the sun starts to set in the evening, my master will come to look for me. And you, my master will come to look for me just before sunset. When my master sees that I haven't come home, the master will come looking. But you fellow, and my master will pull me out from this mud. But what you go do? Well, the cow continued laughing and the lion started crying. But this is the nature of the world in which we are living. Those who have a master, the master will look out for them and look for them. And those who don't have a master, well, they will end up like a lion crying. So, this is why all of us need a Ishta Devata who is our master, like that. And we don't look for masters in the world. We look for masters who are beyond this world. Because masters in this world, in Trinidad we have a saying, friends take you but they don't bring you back, isn't it? But in this world, the masters that we are looking for, what we have in the world, they will certainly fail us one day. But the Supreme Master, in whichever form you like, all of us should have like that. So when we say Namaha, we say salutations to the Supreme Master who I have chosen. Like that. And that's like, for example, you say, Om Namah Shivaya. Namo Nama is same. You have to know a little Sanskrit only to know the difference between the two. Namo and Namaha is one and same. In Sanskrit there are so many intricate rules. It says when that Namo is followed by this word, then it changes to Namaha. It changes to Namaha, or it changes to Namas. That is how the Namaste comes. When it is followed by this letter and all that. So many, you have to learn all them rules by heart. But the Namo and Namaha is same exactly. It just goes on changing by those rules. Right. So, Namo Durga. What is it? Durga is here. Hey Durga. Hey Durga. When you have to say Hey Durga, Oh Durga, when you have to say like that. You see, that is different from saying Durga went to school. Like you have a daughter and she named Durga went to school. Right? So there you say Durga. But if you are calling, suppose Durga is playing there in the yard, and you're calling, you can't say Durga, come here. In Trinidad you could say, suppose. In Trini you could say, Durga, come here. But in Sanskrit, if you're speaking Sanskrit language, you don't say Durga, come here. You say Durge, Agachatu. Durge, you have to say. The language is like that. So here, oh Durga, you come here. Like that. So here the Durga word is given. And Namo Namo Durga. Hey Durga, Namo Namo means salutations to you, salutations to you, salutations to you, like that. Hey Durga, salutations to you. You are Sukh Karni. Sukh Karni means, let me just, I have to keep watching my time. Sukh Karni means you are the one who bestows Sukh. Sukha means happiness, joy. Joy. And I tell you, look here. If you didn't bring water and keep it in your room, and you get up in the middle of the night and you're feeling thirsty, right? What you go do now? Well, you don't have any water in your room, and now you wake up and you're feeling thirsty, you have to go somewhere looking for water, isn't it? And if you have bad luck like everybody else, at that time wasa cut off. Wasa is the Water and Sewage Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. I have to explain now, because we have Murliji and Lakshmiji are sitting here, they're from abroad and they don't know anything we are talking. I hope all the Trini you could understand. So, you didn't make provisions with your water in your room before, so when you get up in the middle of the night and you're thirsty, you will have to go searching for water. In the very same way, if we are going to ask Bhagwan for something, or we're going to ask the Lord for something, or we want the Lord to do something for us, we should have made provision before now. That I'm close to the Lord, so that when I'm in trouble, the Lord will take care of me. Like how the cow had a master. We have to have a master before. You have no master then? Who will take care of you? So, we have to be close to the Lord, so that when we have sorrow in life, because life will be full of sorrow. See the next line. Namo Namo Durga Dukkha Harani. The next line says, she is Dukkha Harani. She is the one who removes the Dukkha. You know how human life works at a very ordinary level, right? You cannot go and talk to a stranger on the street. You have never seen him, never talked to him, never familiarized yourself with that person. You don't know who he is. And you stop him on the street and you say, hey, give me $20 please now. He give you one thapper instead. $20. But if you know the person, if you familiarize yourself with the person, you get close to the person and you say, give me $20, he'll give you 40 might. Isn't it? So when we familiarize ourselves with, or we become close to the Devi, close to Jagat Janani, then she will be the one who will remove our dukkha, and she will be the one who will give us sukha, joy. So this first line is about dukkha and sukha. One more thing in this first two lines. This first couplet. Our life is only a life. You please see. Your life is only a life oscillating between sukha and dukkha. The jiva has no other life. Jiva has no other life in this world. His life is only oscillating between sukha, joy, and dukkha. And what he's trying to do, he's trying to run towards the sukha, joy, and he's trying to run away from the dukkha, which is sorrow. That's all our life only. Sukha prapti, dukkha nivritti is called in Sanskrit. We have no other thing. Anything you are doing, we are doing because we perceive that we will get some joy from that thing, either presently or in the near future or in the distant future. But we will get some joy. Like when you came to satsang here, you think you will get some blessing. When you get some blessing, things will be good later on. When things become good, you will get joy. So you came here today. You didn't come here today thinking, these people in New Settlement, Dog Village, Andrew is there, Mala is there, Anna is there, Anita is there. All these people in Dog Village, New Settlement are going there. They will give me a good beating. Anybody thought like that? You come here for a beating? No. You came here because thinking you will get some joy, some blessing, you will learn something, you will evolve, and an evolved being is a more joyous being and all that kind of thing, evolve spiritually and all that. Or people may come for something else. So you never know what people come for. But somewhere we are calculating somewhere down the road some benefit, and that benefit will bring joy, not some disbenefit. You see? So the jiva only calculates based on joy and sorrow. He doesn't calculate based on anything. Even if he wants money, he thinks that the money will give him joy. Correct or not? When I get the money, I feel happy. It's not the money itself. Money itself can't do anything. But you eat money or what? The money brings joy. Like that. So he's oscillating between joy and sorrow. So the first line of the Devi Das Ji Maharaj is written very nicely. That he establishes in the first line itself the basis for action for a jiva. Joy and sorrow. And who will take care of my joy and sorrow? But Durga Devi will remove my sorrow, and Durga Devi will bestow joy in the first line. So if you want to study this itself, the first line itself you study enough, because now I surrender to the Devi, I worship the Devi, I keep close to the Devi, and my main concern of life will be taken care of. Sukha prapti, dukkha nivritti, like that. Huh? Nirankar. See. Namo namo Durge sukha karni, namo namo Durge dukha harni, namo namo
Durge sukha karni, namo namo Durge dukha harni.
निरंकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी, तिहो लोक फैले उजियारी.
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 जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी Jagadamba Mata ki jai. Nirankar means Nirakar. Devi is Nirakar. It's a very interesting word. Let me tell you. This is Devi Mahatmyam. I'll sing for you. Devi Mahatmyam. Now I have to tell you a next text now. Devi Mahatmyam comes in the Markandeya Puran. Markandeya Puran. And it consists of 700 verses. 700 verses. Very popular in South India. People chant it like this time now, 9 days. This 700 verses. You know how we chant Gita and Gita Jayanti? Gita is only 700 verses. So Devi Mahatmyam is also 700 verses. And people chant now, especially in South India, 9 days they chanted the whole thing. Every day, for 9 days. Actually it's a very good thing. We should start in the ashram also. It's a very good practice. Devi Mahatmyam. So Devi Mahatmyam comes from the Markandeya Puran, and it speaks about the glory of the Devi, and it is there where she kills Mahishasura, where she kills Shumba Nishumba, where she kills that Dhumra Lochan, where she kills that Chandamunda. That's why she's called as Chamundi Devi, because she had killed that Chanda, Munda and all that. So all of these stories come in the Devi Mahatmyam. And in the beginning, okay, let me tell you this story also. So, in the beginning there are two characters. Now this is an interesting story. There are two characters in Devi Mahatmyam in the beginning there. One is named as Suratha, he is a king. And the other fellow is named as Samadhi, he is a businessman, a merchant. Right? So what happened? That merchant was walking near a Rishi's ashram. The Rishi is called Sumedha. Sumedha. That Rishi walking near the Rishi ashram, and he met up this king. And he told them, started telling their story now. What happened in their story? Well, that king he was the Raja sitting on his throne. And he went and he attacked some other kingdom. That's what they do, they attack other people. They attacked some other people, and he failed, and he had to retreat and come back here. He was not able to conquer that other kingdom. But that fellow there, one of the things in the world is people like revenge. People like revenge. So that fellow came, he mustered up his army and grew it and all that kind of thing, and came here and he attacked this Suratha. And Suratha had to take flight. He took his horse and he ran away and left everybody there. So that other king came and took over his kingdom. Right? Okay, so that was his story. The other merchant fellow, his name was Samadhi. Samadhi was a big businessman and amassed a lot of money. And then what happened? His wife and his children, his two sons and whoever was there, they conspired against him and they took away all his money and all. And took the whole property in their name and this and that by all kind of different means. And he became dispossessed. Lost everything. And now he had to go to the forest, because if he stayed there, because of the conspiracy, they'll kill him also. So he had to run to the forest. So he ran to the forest and he met up this king now, two of them. Now, when they went on talking, what was the topic? You know, the businessman now, he's dispossessed. He owned nothing. He's banished. He's in the forest only. And he's telling the king, and I'm still worried, you know, all the wealth, and I had so much of gold, and I had so many things in my house, all the things. I'm still worried. I wonder if they are using it properly, or if they have squandered it, or what they are doing about all his wealth. And he doesn't have anything, but he's still wondering what's going on there and how they use it. I wonder if they're wasting or they're taking care, how I used to take care. And you know, I used to save here and save there and don't waste things. And I wonder if they're wasting or they're taking care of it. He in the forest, he thinking about all that thing. And the king now, he thinking, you know, I had a nice elephant there. I used to ride a royal elephant, you know. I wonder if they're feeding me elephant. Like that. He's thinking all that. And I wonder if they're taking care of the nice throne. I used to polish, I used to bring somebody to polish that throne, you know. He used to polish the nice Everything's looking shiny and all. So he wondering now if they're polishing his throne and if they're feeding the elephant. And so the two of them, now they have nothing there in the forest. They're like vagrant, you know. They're like vagrant, but they're still. So they went to the rishis who made us. And they asked the rishi this question. Look, we are here in the forest. We have nothing. We own nothing. We are two of us dispossessed, and we are, living here with zero. We don't have food to eat also. But we are still worried about all what's going on over there. So now the rishis made us starts telling the whole Devi Mahatmyam. And first he talks about the Devi. And because they ask, what causes our mind to go? Why our mind is going there? We are here. This actually is the disease of human beings. Now, what is the disease? Our mind is roaming everywhere. One thing, mind never stays put. Second thing, is roaming, but only roaming with worries. Worried about this, worried about that, worried about so many countless things. So we are all the time worried. After all the worried, we become buried. After worried, leads to become buried. So, he tells it is the Maya power of Paramatma. It is the Maya power of Paramatma which causes the mind to be in that state. The two of them, their minds were deluded. So that's Bhagwan's Maya power. So he explains. See, now I'll tell you. Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma. Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma. Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma. Jai Jai Jai
Jagadambe Ma.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Mahamaya Prabhavena.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Samsara Sthiti Karina.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Tannatra Vismaya Karyo. Jai Jai Jai
Jagadambe Ma.
Yogina Itratangatpate.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Yoga Nidra Jagatpate.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Mahamaya Hare Shesha.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Taya Sammohyate Jagat.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Jnani Namapi Chetamsi.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
Devi Bhagavati Hisa.
Jai 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 Jagadambe Ma.
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 This is Devi Mahatmyam really describing the nature of the Devi. The Devi is called as Mahamaya Harehe Cha Esha. She is the Maya power, the Shakti, the power of the Lord Himself. And that's why we should not worry about anybody. Many people name their children Maya. It's a nice name. Are look here. You take any human being here, right? Or any of us. You remove all your power, all your Shakti. What you will do? If we remove all your Shakti, all your power, we have to take you to Waterloo. Next, isn't it? Anybody whose power has been removed, Shakti has been removed, you take them to Waterloo. So she is the very power of Paramatma. She is called Mahamaya Harehe Esha Taya Sammohyate Jagat Jnaninam api chetasam Devi Bhagavati Hisa. She is the one by whom even the great Jnanis also become deluded. This line says deluded. Means why right now we are all deluded? Why we don't know Paramatma? Because of Paramatma's inherent Shakti, which is called as Mahamaya Prabhavena Samsara Sthiti Karini. This whole universe, this whole projected universe comes because of that power of Paramatma. You see, like if you put a clump of clay in front of a human being, right? A clump of clay, and you tell him, now you make, out of this clay you make a pot. If that human being has no power, how will he make a pot out of the clay? No energy. He will just only watch the clay and he can't move. So what we need? We need power to make that clay into pot. Some power has to be there, some energy. In the same way, Paramatma uses his own energy to make this whole samsara, the whole universe which we are seeing in front of us. So it's called as samsara sthiti karina. Then, tan na atra vismayaha karyo yoga nidra jagatpate. She is also the yoga nidra of, and there are many characterization of the Devi here. So which Devi are we talking about? Which Devi that Devi Das ji is writing about in that Chalisa? He is writing about the Devi who is the Shakti of the Lord himself. And the Lord also with no Shakti could do nothing. Without with Shakti we cannot do anything. In the very same way, without Shakti, Paramatma also cannot do anything. So if you take the Shakti of Bhagwan and you give it a name, that is called a Devi. Durga Devi, Jagadamba Mata, Jagat Janani, the Shakti of the Lord. That is the name of that Shakti, Devi. Balat, Akrishya, Mohaya, Mahamaya, Prayachati, Taya Visrijyate Vishwam. By that power, Bhagavan, by his own inherent power, he manifests this whole universe which is in front of us. And please remember, in Sanatana Dharma, this universe is only going from manifest to unmanifest, and again to manifest, and again to unmanifest. Universe is always there. Bhagavan tells to Arjuna, we have always been there, see. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri 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 Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Natvevaham natujasam,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Natvam neme janadvipaha,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hare Krishna.
Natvevaham jatu nasam, natvam neme janadvipaha. Bhagavan Shri Krishna is telling to Arjuna, we were always there. And we are there now, and we will always be there. Nobody created us. There is no such thing in Sanatana Dharma. We when we die, we go into an unmanifest state. And we go move in that unmanifest state some other place, and again we become manifest there. That is the same person. That is all. So that doesn't require creation, isn't it? I am always there. And there is no such thing as first in Sanatana Dharma. That is there in other Western religion, not Sanatana Dharma. At the first, when there was nothing, there is no such state explained in Vedic tradition. So now, it is with that power that the Paramatma, with the power of his own Shakti, Paramatma manifests this whole universe, brings from unmanifest into manifest. Therefore the word comes here, Taya srijyate, visrijyate, vishwam jagade tat characharam. All the moving and unmoving things. And now science is all verifying all of these things, and which the rishis have been teaching for thousands and thousands of years. Really in this world, there is nothing new. Everything is there already. There is no new thing to come in the world. Everything is there already. All we have to do is discover it and bring it into manifestation. It is already there in unmanifest form. This is now science is teaching all of this also. Science tells us matter is neither created nor destroyed. Science is telling all the time, matter is neither created nor destroyed. You can't bring any new matter into existence. That is very much following in the wake of the Vedic teaching. Anyway, he says in the next line, Saisha prasanna varada ndranam bhavati muktaye. This is the most important line. Jai 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 Jagadamba Ma. Mata ki jai. And this is the important thing followed in the Devi Bhagavatam now. Because there, the Devi's name is given, but in the Devi Mahatmyam, Medhasa Rishi is giving the essence of the Devi. So the Devi is the Shakti of Paramatma, and it is by that Shakti, Sa Esha Prasannata Varadandrinam Bhavati Muktaye. And when we worship that Shakti of Paramatma, like we are worshipping Paramatma only, worshipping the Shakti of Paramatma, that Paramatma, Devi, the Shakti will become pleased with us. And when the Shakti becomes pleased with us, the Devi becomes pleased with us. And one more thing I tell you, Paramatma is considered as the father, and Devi is considered as the mother. And all of you grew up in some house, right? So who you could please first, your father or your mother? Well, nobody could please their father, I think. Everybody could please their mother very fast. Correct or not? You could please the mother very fast. So, those who worship the mother and the mother becomes pleased, it says, Nranam bhavati muktaye. The jiva gets mukti. And this is the prayojan of Shastras. Shastra prayojan, uddeshya of Shastra. The purpose of Shastra is for mukti. So the one who pleases the Devi, this is Devi Mahatmyam now, the one who pleases the Devi, those people will get the boon of mukti. This is what the Mahatmyam is saying. Sa vidya parama muktehe. She gives that knowledge. Sa vidya. She is herself the knowledge. She reveals herself to that person. And that person becomes mukti, mukta. So muktehe hetu bhuta sanatani. So these are very important lines from there. You see, from the Devi Mahatmyam. So now, here it says, she is, and to go back to our Durga Chalisa, Nirankar hai jyoti tumhari. So this is only one word which is given to describe the Devi. She is Nirankar. Nirankar means Nirakar. Nirakar means she is infinite and formless. Nirankar, formless. That it is like this, right? Inside his body you have Shakti, you have power or not? What is the shape of the power? The power has no shape, no form. Can you take out the power and put it in a bottle? Take out all your power and put it in a bottle and put it in your back pocket and you walk about like that now. With all your power in your back pocket. How that cannot happen? The Shakti or the power, energy, whatever you want to call it, of this body has no particular shape, no form. And I tell you, the Shakti is way more than you think. Like for example, you know of people whose, there is something in Sanskrit called as Satya Sankalpa. Let me explain that thing to you. Satya Sankalpa. I saw Puja Gurudev used to do that. In his later stage in his life, he used to walk with a walking stick. So one day I saw him doing it. He's telling, there was an engineer in the ashram, his name was Ram. He said, Ram, look, we'll put this building here. We'll put this building here. Big open space, and he's pointing with his stick. We'll put this building here. And the next statement was, the only thing is, where would the money come from? Because a big building he's planning, huge. Where would the money come from? The moment he said that, a voice came from the back of the audience. We were all standing next to Gurudev. A voice came from the back of the audience. Gurudev, I'll give the money. I'll give the money. And Gurudev said, good. Now we have the engineer and we have the money. Work done. The work is over. That thing is called as... Now you try that. You take a stick and go there and let me see. People take a stick and beat you. Isn't it? You'll get licking with the same stick. That thing is called as Satya Sankalpa. Satya Sankalpa means the powers of rishis are such. Any word they say, that thing materializes. That materializes and in front of your eye we see that. In a moment, that materializes. Satya Sankalpa, he takes a true good resolve in his mind, that thing comes to fruition. Now what kind of power is that? You see, so the power that we have and the capability of that power which is in us is so vast, but we don't tap it usually. Go there, boy, and ask Tony if you have any more doubles left. He said, no man, the man going back up the road, I sure he have none. He means he going this way. I sure he sell out. So we don't want to try. Tony might have one last double left there. But we don't even want to try. We're so hesitant to make effort to try to, apply ourselves, all of this kind of thing. But the one who can really tap the Shakti which is in their own personality can make wonders in this world, really. That Shakti is not just in the body. That Shakti actually pervades the whole world. To tap that Shakti. And it has no form. So the word here is Nirankar, Nirakar. Nirankar means Nirakar. In some of the recensions, some of the versions of the Durga Chalisa, it is Nirakar. This one, what your one has? Nirankar. There are some other publications that have Nirakar. But the two meaning is same. Hai Jyoti Tumhari. The light of that Devi is formless and it is of the nature of resplendence. Means she is the light of consciousness herself. The Devi is the light of consciousness herself. That light of consciousness spreads. That resplendent light of consciousness spreads in the three worlds. So three worlds don't have to be taken here literally. It means we are living here and we know that there are higher universes and we know that there are also lower universes. Not that there are only three worlds. Now modern science and all, they're discovering countless universes, infinite number, literally infinite number, not just one or two, literally infinite number. And that's why in our Shastras we have phrases like Ananta Koti Brahmanda. This is the Sanskrit term. Ananta Koti Brahmanda means countless universes. And when we say Ananta Koti and we translate as countless in English, we literally mean countless. It doesn't stop anywhere. Your mind may not be able to conceive that. You may not be able to wrap your mind around that concept. But that is not the concept fault, that is your fault. Countless universes. And now, science, in 2022, they made a huge telescope, and they put it on a ship and they sailed it here to Suriname, and they blasted off that thing in space in 2022. It was called as the James Webb telescope. This James Webb telescope has revolutionized human thinking, because they are discovering things outside in the universe now that they could not even remotely fathom prior to that. And now they are seeing and they are telling, and all their theories about consciousness being a product of matter, now all those things are flipping. Matter is a product of consciousness. Now they are going back to this thing called consciousness, because many things which they have discovered in space cannot be explained otherwise. And so finally they are coming back to the Vedas, and they spend all those trillions of dollars to do that. They could have just spent $2 for the Upanishads and everything would have been fine. They spent so much, $1 trillion, to send James Webb, Bapre. And everything is already there in the Vedas. So anyway, she is called as the one who illuminates the three worlds, means anything you conceive of higher, anything you conceive of lower, and this world also. It is that consciousness which is, here is called as Jyoti, Swami Prakashananda. Jyoti means light. It's the light of consciousness. And self-shining. Self-shining. Light of consciousness she is. What all wonderful words in the scriptures. All these words are taken by Devi Das ji from scriptures. So next one. जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
शशि ललाट मुख महाविशाला, नेत्र लाल प्रकृति कराला,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
रूप मातु को अधिक सुहावे, दरस करत जन अति सुख पावे,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
शशि ललाट मुख महाविशाला, नेत्र लाल विकृति विकराला,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी,
जय 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 जगदम्बा भवानी, जय 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 जग जननी भवानी.
Jagadamba Mata ki jai. She is described as Mukha Mahavishala. Mukha Mahavishala means she has a big face. Big face. Well, the whole universe is her face. Why that should not be any? The whole universe is the face of the Devi. And this universe is wonderful. Actually, there's another thing they discovered with James Webb telescope. The outer universe is just mind-blowing. Last night I reached the ashram about 1 o'clock or something. But I was by the window in the plane, and it was a dark night, and outside the plane, when I looked up in the sky like this, man, there were like billions of stars. And that is beauty or not? Billions of stars, okay, there are no end to stars. So, this is all the face of the Devi. Whatever you see in the universe, those of you who have been to our Tapovan ashram, they come out in the night to watch stars. They watch stars, because here with all the light pollution, you can't see stars. The only time you see stars is somebody hit you on the head. Otherwise you can't see stars here. So, all the beauty of this whole universe is the face of the Devi, and it's Mahavishala, huge, it's infinite, no end. Shashilalat, and the Devi also has moon on her forehead. You have seen pictures with the Devi having moon on her forehead? She also has moon on her forehead. Because Bhagavan Shiva is called Shashilalat. The Shashilalat means the one who has the moon on his forehead. So she's also called Shashilalat. See, this given here. She has moon on her forehead. Netra lala brikuti vikarala. And her eyes are red. Her eyes are red. And brikuti vikarala means she has a terrifying, terrible frown. Look here. All of us know this, long ago. Nowadays, I don't know if it is still there. And things may have changed now. But let me tell you some things about long ago. When you do anything wrong, your father only has to look at you like that. You see, all the people my age, they know that. He doesn't have to say anything, He only has to look at you. I think nowadays the children look at the father. And then the father say, what I did wrong? Tell me. Things have changed. Anyway, so she has a terrible frown. It is described in the Devi Bhagavad and in Devi Mahatmyam also, that when the Asuras came, it's time to destroy the Asuras, means all the terrible fellows. Look here. In order to destroy evil in the world, you have to take a terrific form or not? Well, you have to. You have to assume a terrific form. You can't go, see, which police officer will, when they're hunting down these criminals and all, criminals doing all bad things, the police officer will go, come here, beta, come sit down, I've come to kill you, The police officer will go like that. He has to take a terrible form to go there, isn't it? Come here, drink some Pepsi first before I kill you. No such thing happens. So when the Devi has to do the removal of these terrible asuras who threaten the existence of peace-loving people, when she has to remove them, she has to take a terrible form. That is all natural only. Natural thing. So therefore she is called Bhrikuti Karala. Vikarala means the one with a terrible frown. She takes a terrible form like that at that time. Rupa Matuko Adhika Suhave. And at the same time, extremely beautiful. Extremely beautiful, this line. Rupa Matuko Adhika Suhave. Adhika means extremely. Beautiful. Suhave means beautiful. Suhava, Suhave. It's all given in the 8th case here. Suhava, Suhave. And Darasa Karat Jana Ati Sukha Pave. And whoever sees your beauty, they get such joy to see the beauty of the mother, to see the beauty of the Devi, like that. Alright. So, it means to say, any beauty you see in this world, we should remember that beauty is beauty of Devi only. Devi has taken on that. And one more thing. Everything in this world is beautiful depending on from where you are looking. Because if it is a manifestation of Paramatma, it has to be beautiful. It's just our eyes have been trained to see this thing as ugly and this thing as beautiful. Yeah, and our eyes get trained without us knowing also. It is trained by other people and big companies and invaders and so many things. They train you. They train us. Like for example, all of us have been trained to think that person with fair color is more beautiful than a person with dark color. Yeah. Trained like that. It's all wrong training. So, beauty is to be seen when the mind becomes pure. Then everything looks beautiful. Yes. Everything looks beautiful for a pure-hearted person. Like that. Alright. So, the Devi is the beauty in the universe. Now tomorrow we'll see four more verses. So tomorrow we'll be in which street now? Second street. Oh, by Mala. Oh. Okay. So tomorrow we have to go and worship another Devi there. Now, what is here? Oh, this is the whole Chalisa. And this is Arti. Announcements. Please have a look at the bookstall. Where the bookstall is? Side here. Please have, oh, see this book, Glory of the Mother. Oh, you remember just now I was telling you about Devi Mahatmyam? All the stories from Devi Mahatmyam, they're here. All the stories I've told you about, they will be found in here. So it's called Glory of the Mother. In English it is there. And the Bal Ramayana. Bal Ramayana is for children, but usually adults get more pleasure from reading it. The whole Ramayana story is here. Bal Ramayana. Please, so many other titles are there. The bookstall is right here. And here, this one. Diwali Nagar is coming up. 9 days at the Diwali Nagar. We have a booth this year, booth number 37 at the Diwali Nagar. We will be serving dosa, masala dosa, paneer dosa, then doubles dosa, and you must come and try gunpowder dosa, you know. Gunpowder dosa is explosive. So come out and try this gunpowder dosa for all 9 days of the Diwali Nagar. This time we'll be serving dosa with coconut chutney and sambar also. Sambar, and there will be chai also on sale. Brahmacharini Kritika Chaitanya is doing Women of the Ramayana in a monthly satsang from house to house. So this coming month is October. It will be on October 4th. The Women of the Ramayana for this month is Mandodari Devi. Mandodari Devi, the wife of Ravan. And to be held at the house of Ashokji. Ashokji is sitting here in the front. You please meet him and get directions. And you can go there. October 4th. Chinmaya Vidyalaya from preschool all the way to 6th form and daycare also is open for registration. On the 17th of October we have Diwali Utsav at the ashram, 6:30 p.m. Please do come and be part of the Diwali Utsav. Okay. 3-night Yagna in our Deve campus from 27th to 29th of November. 3-night Yagna in Deve. And Jnana Yagna at Sri Hanuman Darshan Ashram 1st to 3rd of December. 1st to 3rd of December in Bamboo number 3. Jnana Yagna. Bhagavad Gita Yagna. Bamboo number 3. 1st to 3rd of December. Sunday morning satsang goes on at the ashram and learn to chant Bhagavad Gita also with Brahmacharini Kritika weekdays from 6:30 to 7 in the morning. Every day, Monday to Friday. Weekdays, huh? Those who want to learn to chant Bhagavad Gita. UV Chick class. Brahmacharini ji has UV Chick class at UV Hindu Society on Thursdays from 1 to 2. Hanuman Chalisa Maha Havan in 2026 at the ashram. 216 Havan kunds we'll have. You should sign up from now to sit down to do Hanuman. Next year is the 75th anniversary of 75th anniversary of Chinmaya Mission, and we are having a big Hanuman Havan, Maha Havan at the ashram. Then the Maha Samadhi camp is coming up at the ashram, coming up in Trinidad in 2027. Maha Samadhi camp coming up in 2027 in Trinidad. It will be a big effort. People from abroad will be coming in hundreds. Third residential Vedanta course begins on the 2nd of October at the ashram. The Vedanta course, which is usually there in India, is now there at the ashram. Okay. I think that's the announcement. We'll have Arti and we'll conclude. Let us all stand for Arti. जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिव ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
मांग सिंदूर विराजत तीखो मृग मद को मैया
तीखो मृग मद को
उज्ज्वल से दो नैना
उज्ज्वल से दो नैना
चंद्रवदननी को
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
कनक समान कलेवर रक्तांबर राजय मैया
रक्तांबर राजय
रक्त पुष्प गलमाला
रक्त पुष्प गलमाला
कंतन पर साजय
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
के हरि वाहन राजत खरग खफरदारी
मैया खड्ग कपरदारी
सुर नर मुनि जन सेवत
सुर नर मुनि जन सेवत
जिनके दुख हारी
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
कानन कुंडल शोभित नासाग्रे मोती
नयना सागरे मोती
कौतिक चंद्र दिवाकर
कोटिक चंद्र दिवाकर
समराजत ज्योति
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
शुंभ निशुंभ विदारे महिषासुर घाती विघ्न मदमाति
ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी जय जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी
चंद मुंद संहारे सोनित बीज हरे
जय शोधित बीज हरे
मधु कैतव दो मारे
मरु गए तब नो मारे
सुरभया करे
ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी जय जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी
ब्रह्मानी रुद्राणी तुम कमला रानी मैया
तुम कमला रानी
आगम निगम बखानी
आगम निगम बखानी
तुम शिव पतरानी
ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी नय जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी
श्री अंबिके की आरती जो कोई नर गावे मैया
जो कोई नर गावे
कहत शिवानंद स्वामी
कहत शिवानंद स्वामी
सुख संपत्ति पावे
ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी जय जय श्यामा गौरी तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत तुमको निश दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिवरी ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
ॐ जय अम्बे गौरी
मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वजः मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्षं मंगलायतनो हरिः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव मम देव ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम। ओ जगदम्बा माता की जय, श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये, हर हर महादेव। Hari Om Tat Sat. Please all sit for 1 minute. And Rajbalji Maharaj is here with us. He is at our corporation here in the Kuva area, and I'd like to call him to just bring his greetings and say Hari Om to everybody and all that. Rajbalji was here just now. I'm not seeing him now. Left. He's here. Oh.
Until I take that dosa coming up. Sitaram, namaste. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Tonight, once again, Panditji is here with us, Swami Prakashananda, and to tell you that God has certainly blessed him for coming year after year, apart from his ashram, coming year after year into this community for 9 nights to educate us, to edify us, to tell us about righteousness and whatever, so us to have and live better life for ourselves and our families. Swamiji, we are very grateful to you and your membership, also to the Kirtan group and who have been with you over the years. Today, devotees, we are so blessed. I know all is not well in our community, and why I'm saying that in this community, as I'm talking about as a counselor now, we are doing so many wrong things in our community. We are messing up our community. And I'm saying this to say, and forgive me if I go off track, we have an open truck service on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have a garbage truck collection on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And every time you pass through this village, there's always a dump. There's always a dump, and it has been occurring over and over and over again. Put it outside so the truck will take it up. I'm saying this to say that I want to also recognize our principal doctor of health at the corporation, Dr. Arjun. Please stand up and let people see. She is responsible for the operation with the truck and the garbage truck in our area. Let's give her a round of applause. Very hard-working doctor indeed. So we are very grateful. I want to recognize Councillor Gangaram Gopal, who incidentally is the councillor for this side of the road until Basta Hall and all these places. The boundaries have changed. So, you know, it might be a laughing matter, but it's good to know who your councillor is. So many people went out there and voted and they don't know who their councillor is, who their member of parliament is. And Babaji said we look up to people to represent and look at people for guidance and so on in life. So we need to know who are these people. So once again, I want to wish you, this first day is Goddess Shalpatri.
Yes.
All right? All right? And as we continue to fast and pray and meditate in these communities, may Bhagwan, may the blessings of Lakshmi Mata, Durga Mata and Saraswati Mata continue to bless you and your family so that you will live enriched life, better life, good family, most important, family life and community life. Sitaram, and thank you for the opportunity.
Hari. I want also thank you, Rajbalji, and all the councillors and members of the corporation for coming tonight. Last, I want to say a very special thank you to Pandit here, who has been covering not only here in Guyana, in the ashram, and here tonight. Pandit Satyanandji has been covering over and over all our programs on Bhakti TV. So a shout out to Bhakti TV and all the followers and all the listeners and viewers of Bhakti TV, and a very special thank you to Pandit Satyanandji. Let us all please give him a round of applause. Pandit Satyanandji does this thing pro bono, just thinking about the welfare of the community. So the program is coming on TV by his hard work. That sacrifice is unmatched. Thank you, Baba, for all the wonderful work. All right. And we'll see you tomorrow in the 2nd Street. Huh? Okay. Hari Om.